Everyone, welcome back to another yoga class with me. I hope you're all doing really well during this time. This is just a really relaxed class. I'm going to just focus on just our breath work, focusing on some deep stretching. It's going to take it really nice and easy for our Sunday arvo. So get yourself in a comfortable position, making sure that you're just focusing purely on comfort right now. So however you want to be, don't have to be cross-legged, whatever you're comfortable with. When you got yourself in that position where you're nice and comfortable, sitting upright, keeping nice straight spine, neck, ribcage, hips, all three stacked on top of each other. Just give yourself a moment, close your eyes. I'm going to take this opportunity right at the start of our class to draw our attention towards the breath and focus on creating that healthy, deep breathing. So as always, we want to focus on drawing in a slow, steady and long inhale in through our nose. Feeling your belly fill with air. And as you exhale, we completely and fully empty our lungs back out through the nose. In and out through the nose, keeping it slow and steady, nice, deep, full breaths. This is really fantastic at relaxing our nervous system, so provoking nice relaxation, diffusing stress and anxiety and all that good stuff. As some of you know who have watched a few of my videos, I often have a lot of trouble with my watch. So today is another one of those classes where I couldn't get my watch to work. So excuse me having to use my phone to keep checking the time. Hopefully you can hear the music okay as well. Let's get started. Soft and gentle movements. Let's roll the shoulders. And coming forward as well. And back to stools. Let's draw these rolls into the neck. Nice and slow, big circles. Back in the opposite direction. And back to stillness. Now let's draw these stretches into the spine. We're going to take our legs out in front of us so you can bend at one knee, placing it over top of the other leg. Going to take an inhale here. Exhale into our stretch. So drawing in our spinal stretch, placing our opposite elbow on the outside of our knee, looking over our back shoulder. Keep nice, slow and steady breaths. Let's slowly release, take this to the other side. So bring our knee up, take an inhale here. Exhale into our stretch. So always want to make sure looking out over our back shoulder. And slowly release. So let's bring our knees around to the back. Gonna sit in our kneeling position. We're gonna take through some stretches for our shoulders. Once again, as always, I do apologize for the camera cutting me off. We're gonna get started first off. We're just gonna take our hands, interlacing our fingers. We're gonna place them behind the back of the head. And from here, we're just squeezing the shoulder blades back. Opening up through the chest. Really focusing on closing the gap in between our shoulder blades, drawing them as tight as we can. So drawing elbows back. Don't forget to continue that deep breathing. And let's release. And I take through our shoulder stretches, so bending at your elbow, we're holding onto our elbow and drawing it across. Now let's take this through to the other side. And let's release. From here, hands on the knees, we're going to our seated cat-cow. So we're going to inhale, rolling our shoulders back, slightly looking up. Exhale, roll your shoulders forward, arch your spine, chin into the chest. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, arch through the chest, looking up. Exhaling, looking down, chin to chest, roll the shoulders forward. So just continuing these two movements. And just focusing on your inhale and your exhale. Couple more. And we are releasing, coming back to a neutral spine from here. We're lifting up, so we're on our knees. Bring our hands into the small of our back. We're going to drive our hips forward, opening up through the chest. And release. Take a good inhale here. And exhale to come back. And release down onto the hands. Taking in an inhale here, we're reaching up with one hand. Going to come down, exhale, thread the needle. We're resting here, so if you want to join an extra stretch, you can place hands on top of each other and gently guide that lower arm away from the body, but that is optional. And inhale, we're coming back up, stretching up with that arm. And bring it down. Let's go straight through to the other side. So inhale, reaching up. And exhale to thread the needle. Once again, you can add that optional stretch if you want, but as I said, it's optional, so just listen to your body. Slow and steady breaths. And let's inhale. We're reaching back up. And exhale, draw that head back down onto the mat. So we are here in our tabletop. Let's use our breath to do our cat-cows once again. So we are inhaling, dropping the belly, looking up. Exhale, round the spine, chin into the chest. Inhale into our cow. Exhale into our cat. Nice and slow and steady, just take your time. There is no rush with these movements. Couple more.
I just wanna say the phone record. I don't wanna hit this second. I need you back up.
From here, coming back to a neutral spine to keep your spine nice and straight. We're going to do our organic dancing cat now. So for your organic dancing cat, there's no one watching you. There's no one putting pressure on you. Just moving where it feels comfortable for your body. So this is an opportunity for some freedom of movement. Everyone's bodies have different needs, different areas that are stiff or sore. So this is just an opportunity for you to kind of aid to that. Personally, I get really sore shoulders, so I like to do lots of shoulder rolls, but it's up to you. When you're ready, set your hips back and we're coming into our child's pose. I'm going to stay here for a few breaths, focusing on your inhales and exhales. From here in your child's pose, we're going to walk our hands over to one side. So that's going to stretch through the side of the body. And walking hands over to the other side now. Getting that stretch to the opposite side of the torso. And walking hands back into the middle. From here, we're pressing up back to our tabletop, tucking under the toes. We're going to go into our downward dog, so lifting the hips up. From here, let's paddle our feet, stretching out the backs of our legs. From here, we're shifting our weight forward, so we're in our plank, and we're going to slowly lower our bodies down onto the mat. Once we reach the mat, we're going to go into our scorpion stretch. So taking one arm out at 45 degrees away from the body, we're going to come over back to opposite toes. Take your time, running at each side twice. When you're ready, you've done each side twice. We're just going to meet back in the middle. Take your time getting here. When you're ready, we're going to take our hands and cup our chins. Making sure that we're consciously keeping our shoulders away from the ears. It can be really, really easy in this pose to draw the shoulders right up to the ears, but we don't want to do that. We're going to lengthen through the spine. Encourage that separation between the ears and the shoulders. Keep them up and cup the chin. If cupping the chin actually causes you to drop and you can't help it, you can just place the chin on your knuckles. It's up to you. From here, let's bring some separation between our feet. So open up nice and wide so we can wobble through our hips. Really good for loosening and just releasing a little bit through our lower back and our hips. Coming back to stillness from here. One at a time, we're going to inhale, draw foot towards body. Exhale to release foot back down. Inhale into the other side, foot towards the body. Exhale, let that foot go back down. So just doing that, inhale in, exhale out, taking your time, over to the other side. Inhale in, exhale out. If you want to incorporate moving the head, you can draw face in the same direction as your foot coming into the body, but you don't have to. You prefer to keep your head in stillness. Couple more times, making sure we're nostril breathing. Nice, deep, slow and steady breaths.
She says, wake up, it's no use breaking.
And we're ready, coming back to the center. From here, we're going to bend into both knees and draw the feet together. So this is our full crocodile. We're going to take a moment here, close the eyes, and we're just wholly focusing on the breath, making sure we are focusing on that slow, steady, long inhale down into the belly, really deep breaths, and full, complete exhales back out through our nose.
She says, if I leave before you don't you waste me in the ground. I lay smiling like our sleeping children. One of us will come inside these arms. That's why
And we're ready, we're going to open our eyes. Going to bring our legs back together a bit closer. Going to place our hands down on the mat by the shoulders, drawing in a nice slow and steady inhale in through the nose. Exhale and pressing up to our cobra or our baby cobra. By now you should know what feels right for your body. Shoulders down, neck straight, eyes slightly up. 2 breaths here. And releasing, coming back down. We're pressing our bodies up. We are rounding our backs and we're coming to a rounded child's pose.
follow the sun, which way when the day is done. Breathe, breathe in the air,
And releasing, we're coming up and we're coming down onto our butts. Extending our legs out long in front of us here. Going to take in a breath, reaching up. As we exhale, hinge from the hips, reaching forward. Focusing on elongation through our spines, so just reaching forward with our chins and seeing how far we can reach with our hands, getting a really good stretch through the backs of the legs.
Follow the sun, direction of the birds, direction of love. Breathe, breathe, yeah. Cherish this moment, cherish this breath. Tomorrow's a new day.
And drawing back up from here. I'm going to draw one foot in towards the body. And we're going to do our side stretch. So instead of stretching forward, which we will do after, we're going to start off stretching sideways. So holding onto our ankle, we are stretching to the side of the body. So encouraging that arm over the top of our ears. Slow and steady breaths. Releasing up. And now hinging forward. Let's come back down.
Follow the sun, which way the wind, this day it's done.
And drawing back up, let's swap over the legs. Once again, this time we're starting off with our side stretch. So these two stretches really target different areas of the body. You may have noticed that previously. So let's just take this through on the other side. Onto your ankle. Inhale and exhale to stretch. Focusing on keeping those deep, slow breaths. Slowly releasing up. Take an inhale and exhale. Hinge from the hips. And bring yourself back up. From here, bring your other foot in, so our feet are connected in the middle in our butterfly. Just taking opportunity to get really encouraging our knees to the ground, drawing this feet in as close as you can to the body, getting a really good deep stretch, opening up those hips. Take it easy on yourself, making sure that we're not overstretching too much. We're not getting any pain or tingles. If you do feel any tingles or pain in your stretching, make sure that you do come out of it. Give yourself a little rub, give yourself a second to breathe. Breathing is really important, so make sure you are continuing to breathe nice and deep. People often forget to breathe when they're stretching, or if you get to a point where you're stretching and you just can't breathe, stretching too deep. So just listen to your body. And from here to finish this part off, we're going to extend our legs out. So we are in a nice wide sit. Does not have to be split, so if you can split, feel free to split. And from here, we're just holding ourselves up, just encouraging that stretch, keeping our legs nice and straight. Sometimes it can help to point the toes. Then take an inhale here. And exhale, we are hinging forward, seeing how low you can get. We don't want to let our legs drop in like so. We still want to keep our toes pointed up. Sometimes this means you can't go as low as if you did lower the legs, but this is just better for our overall stretching. Just a couple more breaths. Just walk our hands back into the body. Draw our legs back in together. And just give yourself a little bit of a roll of the shoulders, a little bit of a roll of the neck. From here, drawing our knees in together. We're going to come down onto the back, so hold onto your knees, come down onto the back, draw them into the chest, give them a little bit of a massage to the lower back and the hips. Feel free to give your legs a little bit of a massage. From here, we're going to hold onto one knee. We're going to extend our leg all the way down, placing it on the mat. From here, we're holding onto our foot if we can, drawing our leg in towards the body, drawing our heel towards our opposite hip. If not, we can just hold onto the knee, drawing into the body like so. But doing this stimulates not just doing this, but drawing our heel across to our hip encourages our pigeon. So this is an upside down or a laying down pigeon. So if you imagine this front part of our body is on the mat, it's the same as doing our pigeon pose. And release. Bring that other leg down, draw the other leg in. So either just holding onto the knee like so, seeing if you can draw that heel across to the hip. And we're stimulating our pigeon.
Christmas night, close to the
Slow and steady breaths. And drawing that other leg down. From here, bend into both knees, placing them on the mat, taking arms out at our shoulder height. You keep them stacked if you want a deeper stretch, keep them wider if you want a looser stretch. And we're doing our spinal twists. Face always in the opposite direction to our knees. Couple more. Coming back into the center. One last little roll. Place your feet down on the mat. Extend your legs out long. And here we are in our meditation. So we're going to be here for the last remaining bit of our class. So if you need to take a moment now to grab anything that you need, I'll give you that opportunity.
Maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just dumb.
So when you're ready, we are lying down in Shavasana. So you're lying on your back. Close your eyes. Let your body be completely comfortable, completely at ease. Completely just let go of any stress, tension, or effort in the body. Just keeping it really nice, relaxed, just really loose.
To the fantasy I've given. I guess I thought it'd be alright.
Release the tension in your body. Notice how you feel. We took a moment at the start of our class to notice how we were feeling, and now that we're back here, noticing how that has changed perhaps.
I'm the people's pain today.
Release and relax the tension in your face, so in your forehead, in between your eyebrows. Relax your cheeks, all the little muscles around your lips, mouth, jaw. Release your tongue from the roof of your mouth, let it drop down. Release and relax your shoulders, They're both equally distanced away from your ears. Relax your hips, both equally as heavy, sinking deep into your mat. Release and relax your hands and your feet. Let them be heavy. Let them dangle out to the sides away from the body. Just let yourself be absolutely comfortable and absolutely at ease. Turn your attention towards that breath. If you don't have that long, slow and steady breath, let's go back to encouraging that. Breathing in deep in through the nose. Feel your belly rise with air with that inhale. Nice and slow and steady. As we exhale, drawing navel back in towards the spine, fully and completely emptying that breath back out. Just keeping that slow and steady rhythm, in and out through the nose. For the last remaining 5 minutes of our class, I'm just going to leave you in stillness and silence to enjoy this practice on your own. Reminding yourself that any thoughts you have that may be intrusive, they're all temporary. Right now, you've got nowhere else to be, nothing else to do. So just enjoy this opportunity for mindfulness.
To my love, you will see me fall down into trenches, but just go on and leave me. You don't need me that way. You'll find the love to blind you. To my love, you will find that wounds are plenty as they heal. You'll find the beauty in scars. My love, you will find that wounds are so empty, but just leave my love behind. You'll find tonight. I just want you to know that I do not feel nothing when I say I've got to go and leave you this way. You'll find tonight. And if I go away, I won't go far. If I go away, I won't go far. I won't go far. I won't go far. I won't go far. Still your days, they are so many. We're still young, just giving to now. And how will you ever see all of the things you could have done when you find tonight? When you find the love tonight. When you find
slowly and gently begin to encourage a little bit of movement back into the body, just slowly waking yourself up. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Gently let your head rock from side to side. And when you're ready, with your next inhale, draw your arms up and back behind your head on the mat. Stretch and lengthen all the way from the fingertips down to your toes.
The light was leaving in the west, it was blue. The children fly the same, skipping just like the stones in the boy.
When you're ready, let's draw our hands into prayer at the heart. I honour and respect the place in you where the whole universe resides. A place of peace, of light, and of love. When you're in this place and I'm in this place, we are in the same place and we are one. Namaste, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice once again. I am really enjoying making these practices for you, and I hope that you are enjoying them also. And I'm also really, really looking forward to being back in person, hopefully really soon. And we can actually do these classes in front of each other, and I can actually give you real feedback, and you can let me know how you're feeling as well. As always, feel free to send me a message if you want to let me know about anything, if you want to give me any feedback, or just tell me how you reckon the class went. That's awesome, and I always welcome that. But wherever you are, whatever time you're watching this, I hope that you enjoyed it. Hope you feel good. Hope your body's feeling really good. Hope you're feeling nice and relaxed. And take that energy with you into the rest of your day. Or have a really great sleep tonight. It's the end of your day. So thank you. I'll catch you guys later.